What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. What's up?
What's up?
What's up, people? It's me and my normal co-host, 3 Dubs. You can
With
see
the
his
face
face now. Minor Flex, he found a MacBook in the garbage.
Not
Meanwhile-
garbage outside someone's door that said free on it.
Well, meanwhile, I'm too busy trying to get my hands on another one because I need another one. But I'm just gonna let him have that flex. But today is it's a ask anything stream. It hasn't really been that much news that came out, but I will say minor ground rules, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm ignoring questions or anything. I'm not monetized yet. I don't have super chats or whatever. So if you really want to get your question answered, I would highly suggest making sure that you do what the little scrolly thing says on the bottom of the screen. I know a subscriber already did send a $2 super chat, if you will. He sent it to my Cash App asking me to sing a song. I will not do that. Just because of how this thing Danny, that's that's all I know, but I won't do that. But so we have guests today. As always, we have a Flash Freak without the camera.
You should turn it on.
We have who?
Pagey.
That wasn't me.
No.
We have
pulled a Pagey.
we have Andy. Stop playing it before I get flagged.
My face when you think song.
We have
I was like, good gracious. No. I ain't gonna rap.
I can't tell too much about the things I know. Why is my Wi-Fi want to act up right now? Am I freezing?
Not anymore.
I figure I'm seeing the thing light up. The connection is fair. I am literally hooked up to Ethernet. Okay, there we go. And we have a YouTube celebrity in his own right. You see him around on the Twitter or whatever you want to call it, as the young folks call it, the Twitter. I'm 30, so I have to say it like that.
Same here.
We have Darren.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
What's up, Darren?
First. Welcome to Geek Drums.
Honestly, I've been trying to get him on here for forever, but
You're welcome.
Schedules never lined up.
I know.
Today lined up. Eric was gonna be here, but it is his brother's birthday. It is Cyber Ninja's birthday. Happy birthday, Cyber Ninja.
Birthday.
Happy birthday. Enjoy another year. Enjoy. But let's just jump right in. Like I said, if you guys have a question that you really want to get answered, I would suggest Cash App super chatting it. I'll try my best to scroll the comments to see what pops out at me. But yeah. So yesterday, James Gunn got on Twitter, made some statements, basically acknowledging that he's seen the Restore the Ayer Cut, Restore Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman, all the canceled DC shows, and said he's seen it, but they're basically crafting a new DC universe going forward. Honestly, I get that. As much as it sucks, and some of these DC shows that we loved, they didn't have a long shelf life. Batwoman 3 seasons, Stargirl only 3, even Naomi barely 1. Flash Freak turned on his camera. All right.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Sneak preview.
But so basically he's saying like we're gonna move in a different direction. I'm okay with that. That's what happened with like it sucks, But I mean, it is what it is now. These actors have moved on. They're gonna find other jobs. Breck's already locked into a like to appear in 2 more installments of whatever film franchise she's in. Um, but hey, that it is what it is at this point. I'm okay with it. Um, I trust James Gunn. What he did with the Suicide Squad, what he did with Peacemaker. We already know he can handle different types of genres because Guardians of the Galaxy is more kid friendly, and Suicide Squad is for the adults. He did Groot, which is literally for kids. So I mean, I trust him. We could just go one by one. Darren, since you're the guest here today, what are your thoughts on that whole tweet situation?
Yeah, I mean, I really respected the tweet, and I think just like there's a part of me just as a fan of these shows seeing like James Gunn and Legends of Tomorrow and like the same kind of tweet, just like kind of like really cool to me. Like
Yeah.
it's like he knows that these characters in this world does exist. You know, this person that's now kind of at the head of everything. Like he does acknowledge that this larger multiverse is there, and I do think it's very smart. Like as much as I love these shows and I love everything, I do think you do need to focus on kind of like one linear thing, at least for right now. Not saying we can't have other stuff on the side, but
Yeah.
I think it's a really smart plan on like what they seem to be doing currently.
Okay. 3 Dubs.
I like that he acknowledged that he hears the fans say, save Legends and save Batwoman and all, and release the Ayer cut, and also give fans the like they're not going to do it potentially. Uh, um, I like that how he addressed it too, because the previous owners like ignored it. They didn't publicly say, they didn't shut down the claims, they didn't shut down the theories, they didn't shut down the like. He is James Gunn has a better handle on telling fans no up front before it gets out of hand, which I appreciate.
Okay. Flash Freak.
Um. So I wouldn't say. I mean, it's good that he addressed it. I wouldn't say there's really anything bad about people continuing to tweet about it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, there's the argument that it's giving people false hope, but I mean, it's never gonna happen. It's, but it's. I mean, I guess it's good that he's mentioning it, and I hope DC gets better with him in charge, or not in charge, but leading DC. So
The heck.
I understand. Andy.
I there's two ways to look at it. I think it's
Hold
always
moderators, if you guys can jump on these comments. Ragu, I know you're in the chat. If you can if you could take point on that, please, I'd appreciate it, bro. All right, go ahead, Andy.
there's two ways to look at it. One, I think it's always very empowering when, because this has been a very rocky year for the DC brand. So with a lot of DC studios and having James Gunn almost like in the same week of launch acknowledge, that, 'cause even though social media is, it doesn't dictate everything that happens with these properties, there's still a factor in one way or the other. Like, because this is a direct way to talk to your fans and respond to those who are like they're your consumers. These are the people that pay for your products and to watch them, year in and year out. So I think that's great. And at the same time, I think that the only bad side of it is that people are taking this in so many different ways. I mean, I think that, for example, listen, I'm a Snyderverse fan. I've said it plenty of times, but I don't like when people in that movement or in the Erica movement take this and go like, now we have a reason to hate more on James Gunn or Warner Brothers. So like, no, like harassment and
Exactly.
hatred, it's not going to lead to anything.
Exactly.
Now I will say this: would I love to see the Air cut? I've always been pro David Ayer. I because I did not like the Suicide Squad. It has a lot of racial problems, but and I liked what they did because the thing is, Suicide Squad is not a comedy franchise. Suicide Squad is one of the most complex aspects of DC because you're dealing with the idea of government abusing their power because that's what Amanda Waller is doing. Like as much as we love Viola Davis, she's abusing her power in government by taking advantage of sentenced inmates, and also she gets to now to say, "Oh, if you just do this mission for me, I will trim off a couple years of your sentence." But that's not that. Then you're revoking the justice from people whose lives were affected. Like people, like let's say if Deadshot had killed someone who had, she killed the little girl's parents. Now she's an orphan, but because Amanda Waller says, yeah, you did a mission for the country, you lose 10 years of your sentence. That there's a lot of interesting nuanced layers to explore with that, and that's why I'm like I don't like the Suicide Squad. That's why I would rather see the air cut the way it was supposed to. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna spend every second of every day of every month of every year tweeting and being like, "Oh my God, F Warner Brothers, F David Zaslav, F James Gunn," and so on. No, it's like that's just not the way to do it. Now that's not to say if they do release it one day, cool. I always like content that is just sitting and just not doing anything. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a little bit of a light DC year after 2023 because I think there's a lot of things they're going to be working on. So I think it was cool. I understand also from the Arrowverse fans that that it's frustrating that Legends and Batman won't get and it was never going to happen. They most of those ideas have now moved on. You will see Julia Leslie on the Flash this season as a mystery character, and but hey, it's still cool that the new regime is at least acknowledging it because before this is why I'm glad that Walter Hamada, the former CEO of the Warner Brothers, and so on, that they're all gone because they felt like they felt very hostile towards certain audiences. They felt like they only wanted to cater to one side and then dismiss everyone else. Your job as a company is to include as many broader audiences as possible. So I like what James Gunn tweeted, and I think as far as the whole the new DC universe, I don't think he's trying to say we're rebooting or restarting. I think think of it more as DC Rebirth, where they kind of not relaunch, not reboot, but refocus on what has actually worked with DCU and not DCU. I think that's what he's going for.
Okay, yeah. See, I,
Sorry for being long-winded.
you're perfectly fine. That's literally that you guys had like perfect answers. We're all basically in the same mindset. Um, I know that like Eric and Paige are all of the same mindset as well. Like I said, I'm really glad that he came out and said something because that shows that they do care about the fans, no matter what these other people are saying. We got a question here. What are your thoughts on the Air Cut being released theatrically? That way it can make money as well. I mean, if that were ever going to happen, I mean, that would be cool. I'd be fine with it. They've already come out and said they're not moving in that direction. So, I mean, it could go. I'd be fine either way. I mean,
Like it's cheaper to put on HBO Max though, which I think is
what was said. I think Paige said this was which I didn't know was it's not like the Snyder cut. Like I heard the AO cut's only like what 3 extra scenes. Oh whoopee! I mean,
that's not true.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Well, then, Paige, like Stephen Amell says, Pagey's always wrong because I heard it from him. So,
or you misinterpret it.
Wait, Pagey's in the comment.
Yeah, I was like, wait, he's there.
All right, Pagey, I got you. Let me see. Let me go through these. Laura E here. Do you think the Flash series finale will revolve around revolve around one or two main villains of the season? I don't know. I was originally under the impression that Javicia was only going to be Red Death for like 1 or 2 episodes. She's also actually that is news. She got on Twitter yesterday and said it's time to go back to playing Central City some more. We can only assume it's for more Red Death unless she's actually coming back to be regular Ryan Wilder in the bat suit. I would love to see that. I would cry tears of joy. You would see me all over Twitter with crying emojis. Everybody knows that I loved part of season 2 and all of season 3 of Batwoman. I
When
would
you
love to see that.
were when you heard that news, you were probably a certain W word.
Yes.
or
But
a certain M word.
it could go either way, Laura. I just would everybody else agree? Like just stick the landing at this point. Even if you
Yeah.
have beating up several villains, just stick the landing. Make it worth it.
Yeah, I honestly, I think a show like The Flash, I think I would prefer you kind of wrap up your overall story maybe before the finale, and then have the finale be maybe a more simple thing. Maybe it is just kind of like a one-off story with like Thawne or something. Because I do think there is a lot they have to do, and I think it's a not only this isn't even just a series finale. Like, this is almost a series finale of like everything, like 10 years of story almost. So I will be very curious because I do think there's a lot riding on this series finale.
It's not like 10 years. It is 10 years because
Yeah.
he guest starred on Arrow season 2.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it is a lot riding on it. Andy, I know you would know a lot more. Like, what are your thoughts on it?
Know more about what?
No, well, I mean, like, what are your thoughts on like how this Flash? What would derail this Flash season finale for you as an insider? Like, what would derail it for you?
What are you gonna do this to me, man? What's a good way to say this? The only thing that can derail it is the lack of support from CW and Warner Brothers. Because I know the people working on this show are doing the absolute best they can to craft the perfect final season. Again, not with television, you can't always please everyone. There's going to be people who complain about something, but I think if the only thing that can, for me, like as a journalist, if you're looking from the outside, the only thing I could see, taking anything away from this finale and this ending is, Warner Brothers and CW not supporting Eric and the writers' vision. How they want to see it end, like if they come in and say, we want to see Flash end this way, and I'm like, no, let the people who worked on this show for several years tell the story, like let Greg Berlanti and Eric Wallace and everyone who's worked on this show, let them finish the story they want. Don't come in and think that you suddenly know how to write television, because your job is to be executives and so on. You're not storytellers. So
Okay.
did they get through?
Yeah. Flash Freak 3 dubs. Any input?
Flash Freak.
On what? I was paying attention.
Oh, the Flash is ending.
Like what would derail it for you? Like, how do you?
What would you? I don't know, because I love the Flash, so like I'm very biased, so like I'll give it a pass on a couple things. Actually, me and 3Dubs on Twitch last night, he kind of got a couple L's because he said
L.
the Flash season 5 was not F tier.
It's a D tier for me.
But if as long as it's not, I don't think it's gonna be if it's as good as season 8, it's gonna be good for me.
Okay, that's fair. As long as they don't pull a Black Lightning season 4 and
yeah,
and they literally make every episode a surprise, but don't tell us why they did
I haven't
that.
seen Black Lightning season 4.
I'm still so disappointed, man. You had, in my opinion, 3 great seasons in a row, and then you dropped the ball last minute.
Oh, they didn't just drop it; they fumbled it several times because that first episode, seeing Jefferson so broken and stuff, that was just crazy. Like, seeing him so broke, that's just crazy. Like, and then you just drop, like, he fried a police car. like just in public. Like he didn't care, and nobody
then
put,
he
nobody put two and two together though.
and
But
then he fried their brains.
yeah, he wiped their memory, like just in broad daylight. Like that was the coldest. Like that was one of the best cold opens that show has done in a while.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of loved it because F the police. So
Exactly. I'm like, dude, and then I'm like, since has he ever done that? Like wipe people's memories with electricity? I'm like, how can you start it off like that and then you just because it's like, okay, after the first okay, maybe the CW just forgot to do a promo. But we didn't even get trailers for the episodes.
yeah, but you didn't get the first trailer they dropped was for the backdoor pilot,
Yeah.
and that's where like a lot. Yeah, it was, and I think sadly for the for the Black Lightning season 4, they suffered a lot because of like finding out in the middle of their season that it was getting canceled. I know there were things they were initially going to do in season 4 that they had to like initially scrap because a lot of plots that you look in season 4. If you go back and rewatch it, you can see exactly how they were laying out season 5 and what was supposed to really continue into. Like it was almost like season 4 and 5 were almost like a part 1, part 2 thing in a lot of ways. But again, CW doesn't like us people of color, so like why would we? Of course they would do something like this messed up.
But Andy, I will say it was your article from your interview. I think you interviewed Crest one time. I think it was you.
Which year?
During the finale. It was.
I didn't talk to him during the finale.
Oh, then it was it Chancellor?
Chancellor.
Yeah,
Chancellor from
that
EW.
article where he got everybody hype about Crest potentially showing up on another show. I'm like, oh, it's got to be Flash because Eric Wallace is gonna.
He did say the Flash. He was saying, like, yeah, they've been trying to contact me for the last 2 seasons to come on.
And another thing about Black Lightning is, so I watched season 1. I binged it on Netflix when it came out there. And this is another thing where if I get an L, you're gonna have to give it to Pagey because he told me he told everyone that season 2 was bad, so not to watch it. So I didn't.
But
watch
he didn't
it.
say it was bad. He said it was just slightly. It's the weaker season. But it's not as bad as season 4. Season 4 is bad.
Well, this is way before season 4 came out, but so I haven't watched season 4. But season 4 was not promoted. It was so bad that I didn't even think season 4 was a thing because it was not promoted, so I didn't know.
Nobody did. Nobody really watched.
I remember I started doing it myself. I would clip together a scene from the last episode and then the final title card, and I would just post it every Tuesday, being all right, everybody, there's a new episode, let's watch it. I think it was that moment where I'm oh, us fans care way more than the people behind the scenes. It's been like that for years, man. We've been consistently being all right, let's talk about the show. Let's get people watching. Let's get people excited on all over the social medias and stuff, which is sad. You would think that more people behind the show would care about the stuff they're putting out. Not saying that the writers and stuff don't, but
that's I mean, and that's just how it was. It was terrible.
So
I wish Andy would have said something. Andy had the power to get them to put out promos.
Me?
Yeah, you did. Come on, Andy. Comment Andy L. I mean.
Hey, Laz. Come, look at me. Look at me a second. Do I look like I have white privilege? You think I can go and be like, hey, give me this promo, give me these promos?
And then they tried to. And then even with the backdoor pilot, it was cool, but you could tell it was rushed. It was completely CGI, completely CGI. I'm like, y'all didn't have to do you tried to go too technical, and
they try to do Wakanda on the CW.
Yeah, and it's okay, the CW is clearly showing you they don't care about spinoffs right now anyway.
Yeah,
that's why I'm shocked that they picked up the prequels for Supernatural and Walker. I'm like, you shot down everything else.
What surprised me was Walker. What doesn't surprise me is Winchester's because of the Supernatural ending.
Yeah,
Walker has two shows tied to it. So that's what's more surprising, because even though it's a prequel, it, Walker, the present day, is on the show on CW too.
Hey, if you
That's what.
guys aren't watching Walker or Walker Independence, me personally, I highly recommend them. They're great stories, especially Walker Independence. I'm really
Mhm.
shocked by how good that show is.
It's
Let me
not Mia 2.0.
let me get through some of these comments. Wow,
Oh,
Ragul, way to depress us. I did not know that. Kyle, yes, it does. You expected them to at least get a final season, especially after that setup with Booster Gold. Don't get me started. Does anybody know the answer? I think it's 2024.
I don't think we've heard either
they're
way.
they're gonna start filming next. I think like in the winter
They're
of
starting to
2024.
film in 2023. Is what I heard.
Well,
Or
we
read.
just we gotta wait and see, Sonic. Robert Blake says James Gunn needs to answer one question off the back of what he said, and that is the story he wants to tell going forward is whether he will be starting fresh or using the building blocks of before. I think he'll be using the building blocks of before, the same way that you can say The Rock did or whatever. They're not trying to. Well, the way that I saw it with Black Adam is they're trying to say that it's heroes in this world that are already established. And that's the way I took it with how to introduce the JSA into the world where the Justice League already exists, where the Flash is, Batman, stuff like that. They're trying to say all these years have passed. We're not just gonna do straight up origin stories, and I'm fine with that. Would you guys
As long
agree?
as they have a story, 10-year story, or that 10-year. Uh, I would like them to have a like multiple like sort of how the MCU goes to this camp and thinks of stories and then morphs them together, and you have like the next phase. I would like to see a more compact story being told within DCU universe, and see some of it coming to fruition. All I'm seeing is the sequels to old projects like Aquaman 2 is coming out, Shazam 2. Uh, they're not connected ish to the new story. So I have to, I want to see them all kind of merge together.
I agree. Liam, what's up? What's up, Liam? Chainsaw. I believe everybody in the chat will agree that this is just one big twerking session.
We are having Geek Drums, Midweek Freak, and the Endless Multiverse crossover.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's Wednesday.
Robert Blake Gunn's answer was such a parent answer.
Oh,
I'm
by
not
the
saying no.
way,
I'm not saying not now.
this is kind of off topic, but
Uh-oh.
since Robert is here, I will say this. So I did a poll on my Twitter, asking how many people would like Robert to be upgraded to a recurring guest on the Midweek Freak from a guest star, and most people voted yes, including me, but 25% voted no.
Hmm.
So either that was a troll, or some
I
people
didn't
are
vote, so
anti
I didn't
Robert.
see it.
David
Andy,
Ayer
were you one
replied
of the ones
today.
that voted no, Andy?
sorry. What was the question?
Were you one of the ones that voted no?
I didn't know there was a poll. I don't even know. I don't know where I was this weekend. So like if there was a poll, I
Ooh.
clearly was not there.
Yes, Ragu, David Ayer did reply. So that can shut everybody up. That all the weirdos that are saying like, "Oh, David Ayer hates James Gunn" and all of that
Yeah,
weird
that's
stuff.
just nonsense. Like also to say like David Ayer, also he's also a business person. He understands that some things can't just be, happen just like that.
Uh,
So
I just want to slate for DC for the next 3. Yeah, they tried that, didn't work out. Let's move on. I don't want them to do that because it never pans out the way they want it to. Stop trying to copy Marvel. Just take your time. They need to take their time.
Solo films before they do a
Yeah.
team up.
I
Well, that's kind
personally
of what they're
think
doing now, almost. With Blue Beetle, Black Adam.
Not if you account the Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, all those.
Anthony Bell. I'm just reading these without reading their names. Shout out to Anthony. I personally think James Gunn is saying it could release in the future, but it's not on the plan right now. Of course, he could shock everybody and bring all these shows back for like a special or something on HBO Max or on Warner Media Plus or whatever they're gonna call it next year. Warner Discovery, DW Network. Uh, we're just throwing this together and putting it on your TVs. That's what the network is going to be called. I don't know. Whatever happens. Flash Freak, you really need to keep watching Smallville.
And he's missed.
If you're willing to go that high in the chat just to find my comment,
I'm
take that as a W.
I'm scrolling. Can we?
I know
please not
you just.
start these?
I know you love me, Lance. It's okay.
Yeah. Can we please not? Can we please not start these? Like Jesus Christ.
Start what?
I'm looking forward to Amanda Waller TV show.
Well, I only made it to season 3, episode.
Why?
I think,
Well,
4
but
right
why?
so
Why
far.
can't we be excited for it?
I want to be excited for things that are actually factually happening.
Isn't it?
It is happening.
Yeah, it is.
He's producing one.
Is it going to be
Are you pulling our legs?
Amanda Waller multiverse? So Pam Grier,
That would be funny.
didn't Angela Bassett play Amanda Waller
Yeah,
in a
in
Green Lantern movie?
Yeah, bring her back. Let's cast CGH Pounder as a live action Amanda Waller too, because that's what they should have done for Arrow. But no, let's just cast. Whoever the crap they got for Arrow. I don't remember her.
Let's see. If you want a super chat, although you're commenting some really weird stuff, you can just look at the bottom of the screen and it'll tell you where to send the money.
Yeah,
Feel
well,
free.
he's not. Yeah, what I think it's kind of stupid. I think YouTube should give access to super chats like before monetization, because I don't think it's the same thing. Because
Yeah,
super
it's
chats
not.
people decide that, like super chats people choose to donate, but monetization is kind of like YouTube giving you the money in a way. So I think they should allow super chats before you get monetized, but that's not gonna happen.
Sonic, I don't think we will see Superman or Supergirl in Flash season 9. Revel, however you say that, no, I don't have super chats yet.
Well, in a way, Cash App is better than Super Chats because Super Chats YouTube takes a portion of the money. So
Yeah. Okay, Paige, I won't blow it. Do you think we will get Cobalt Blue or not? It's up in the air. I would like to, but hey, it is what it is.
We're
Anthony,
holding out hope for that crystal.
Yeah. I personally think in the future, Zach and Ayer could return once they finish. They could always come back. I've never said I didn't. I just don't want them. I just don't want it to be like it was. Everything was on Zack Snyder. Every movie was going to be put on his plate, and he was going to. He's not that type of director to me. He's not the one to run DC. Once I found out his plans for Justice League and how he wanted Bruce to get Lois pregnant after Clark died and have a kid, that just would have been awkward when Superman came back and did the creepy smile and said yes ma'am.
You can thank Joss Whedon for that.
Yeah, it just would have been weird.
There's a train.
There you go.
Ragu, can you monitor the chat, please, sir? You're not on your job.
Yeah, come on, Ragu.
I think Sean Stack. What's up, Sean? Sean Stackhouse is in the chat. I think DC needs. I'm trying to catch up on these comments, guys. I think
Nancy, if
DC
you
needs-
wanna, just real quick, if you wanna make some more people like me mods, I've been a mod before, so I can monitor the chat for you if you want.
Alright. Sean says, I think. Darren, can you read this? I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, sure. I think DC needs to be more careful about catering to fans at this point. If it's not expensive, then absolutely. I'd love to see the original cut of Suicide Squad.
I agree with part of that. I think yeah, because this, I don't know if this is what Sean meant, but Eric has said this that some movies are relying too much on cameos. So I think maybe this is what he means a little bit. I'm not sure, but yeah,
I think it's a little bit of both. And new sub, I'm halfway to 6. Halfway to 6. Thanks, Sean. And I will be
you know,
returning that
you
subscription.
you should sub to me, Sweet Ups, Darren, and Andy too if you haven't. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, subscribe to all of these guys. If you're not following their channels, they put out great content. Andy's are
I don't know what I'm doing with my channel these days. So
Yeah.
but subscribe and maybe I will drop something. At some point.
Andy does post twerking videos, with just a warning.
No, I haven't posted anything in like 9 months.
I don't look like Kevin Durant. What? This is a universe finale. I agree, Sean. This is a universe finale. No matter how much they want to downplay it, it is. I mean, especially after Stargirl, this is a universe finale.
I mean, okay. That is a little unfair to put on the Flash's shoulders when, because I don't think they're going to the final season thinking we need to, honor and end this for the Arrowverse and so on. Because, for them, they're not thinking about all these other cancellations. They're like, yeah, it sucks for our colleagues. But, no, if anyone goes in thinking that this how somehow needs to be a series finale that wraps up the whole Arrowverse, then you're setting up massive expectations that are not going to get paid off because it's a Flash series finale, not an Arrowverse series finale. As long as Malone is still alive, you still have this darn franchise alive, and then whenever that show gets pulled from David Zaslav and put in his pocket again, then that franchise is over. So I think it's just weird. I just think it's weird that why is it up to the Flash have to end everything? That's not their
responsibility. They're the only ones left.
Technically not.
But I would like since Barry Allen guest starred on the final episode of Arrow, I think it will be beneficial to fans to see Oliver in some sort of capacity, like flashback or whatnot, giving Barry Allen a hug, because they teased that like every single crossover. To where it will be poetic for Stephen Amell to be in like a 3-second scene, like he's paying tribute to the Flash, because technically he started it, or Greg Berlanti started it. So it would be nice to see a picture or some sort of nod to him. Or discussion.
Kia, thoughts on this? Oh, that Q3 earnings call. Yeah, I mean his math is off, but I mean if he doesn't count Fantastic Beasts as Harry Potter films, I mean cool.
Mm-hmm. And also, Harry Potter's story is ended. It will be called a reboot, and fans do not want a reboot.
Yeah, not at all. So are we talking? No, we're not talking about wrestling, but I get the joke.
Wait, what is this about Triple X? Stephen Amell is suing an animal clinic? What?
He is.
I think that's not accurate.
Is that a troll? Because I never heard of this. But also, I don't follow Stephen Amell on Twitter. I mean, that much, so.
Super chat from $2 super chat from Eric. What is this shipping stuff he's being told about? Uh, just a troll. Just a troll, Eric. Just a troll.
Oh my.
Just a troll.
Is he talking about how I ship Lana and Clark?
No,
Like
No.
sex?
No,
I'm the
they're
one.
talking about another.
I was about the that.
I
Yeah.
think Ragu has handled it. I think he's handled that guy. Robert Blake, you have a thing for Javicia, but watching Titans, I'm all about Blackfire. So is Superboy. So is Superboy.
I'm so glad they changed her hair from season 1.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Oh my,
it
it
didn't.
looked terrible.
Oh,
it was just a bad wig. Pagey versus Warstu coming next year. Warstu would
Said
take
no.
the L. I mean that's I have to give Pagey the credit.
What about PG versus Lance?
I'd lose. I'm scared of Pagey. I'm terrified, utterly terrified. No,
8,000 subscribers.
Melissa Benoist won't be in the finale. She's living her life happily.
Who's
With her
Melissa
husband.
Moist?
But moist.
That's Supergirl.
Do you think Barry will
No,
forgive
that's
the
Melissa
reverse?
Benoist, not Melissa Benoist.
Oh,
It was a spelling
I
typo,
did.
y'all. Come on. Have you never seen a typo? Lance,
Huh?
are you all right?
He's reading. I don't know what he's reading. I was trying to think of a joke, but I
You know,
couldn't
some
think of
money
one.
just came on my account. I was trying to see what it was for, but it's for my puppy to get some dog food. Okay. Jesus, dog
Ooh, you have
food
a
is
you have a
She's-
puppy?
She's living with my. She's living with my nieces. It's a whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Nieces by marriage. It's a thing. Why is this thing lagging? I'm hooked into my Wi-Fi. You know what? I have to get a better setup. That's what I'm going to be working on this week. A better setup. I got to get closer to this Wi-Fi box. I got to get closer. But yeah, he kind of forgave him already, Sonic. I mean, at the end, I don't like. He'll always hold that in his heart, but when he stopped fighting him, I took that as that point. So
I would
Sean?
say he didn't forgive him. He let it go. Like he didn't
Yeah.
hold the grudge anymore.
Oh goodness. Did you so Eric's messaging me right now. It is I know who this lady is. Some lady with red hair on YouTube that seems to have a problem with
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw his Twitch last night. I had to leave before he finished, but yeah, I watched it. She says Yavika, not Javicia.
Yeah. Oh, I cackled when he was like, Yavika Leslie, as you know, youngest were read up.
No, see, I understand if you mispronounce her name, but not Yavika. Like before I knew it was pronounced Javicia, even I pronounced it different, but it wasn't as different as Yavika. Like that's just stupid.
yeah, these people are she's not attractive. But
Like
Yeah.
when I first heard of Javicia, I pronounced it Javisa just because I didn't know. But I changed it as soon as I knew how it's actually pronounced. But Yavika is just way different. It's like what the hell?
haters are gonna hate. That just means Javicia is doing something right.
She's a really
Javicia's
good.
out. Javicia's out here making money, living her dream, getting to come back and do a role that she fought tooth and nail for between all the trolls, and she's at home with red hair making YouTube videos. All right.
I completely accept the no for this, but I haven't seen her in anything but Batwoman. So if anyone has any suggestions on what else she's in, I would love suggestions.
IMDb.
IMDb.
when
She's been working. She's been working. She was on another Berlanti production with Violet Bean.
Oh
What is-
really? Oh.
What is the
God
name?
friend me.
God friended me.
Yeah.
She was
I
it was
like
a short-lived Berlanti production, but she was on there.
I
That's
like
where
Bella
they got her
too.
from. Yeah.
So.
When she first got casted, I watched. Wasn't a very good movie, but it was a movie with her and Khalil from Black Lightning.
Oh yeah.
And she was good in it. It just wasn't that great of a movie.
One of those like rom-com.
Yeah.
The aim bar for season 2, but as long as we don't get you're talking about what you expect from season the final season. I agree. I hope we don't get anything like season 7. Let's leave season 7 in the dust. I mean, Andy liked the whole mommy, daddy, brother, sister thing.
Excuse,
But
I beg your pardon.
Well, he uses those terms all the time.
Yeah.
I do have a question. Is Kita the one that's on DC bin stream? That was
Yeah, I was on the stream with him earlier today.
okay. Because
Yeah.
I was like, I just noticed him following me on Twitter. So
have you not been paying attention to what's going on with Ezra? Do you think the CW, let alone Eric Wallace, want to touch him with a 10-foot pole?
Also, there's no way of knowing that the season's going to end right before the movie comes up. For all we know, maybe it comes back in March. I mean, it ends in July.
Maybe they split it up to make it run longer. We don't know what Next Star is going to do. Secondly, they wouldn't need him. That wouldn't hype up the movie.
They're not probably gonna hype it, but I'm sure they're gonna run ads for the film. Like if the trailer has already come out at that point, like they were doing with Suicide Squad, and because they will air DC film promos sometimes during the airing of these shows.
Yeah, but seeing him, no.
Yeah.
You think they care though? Warner Bros. Doesn't care. They don't care. They care about money. So,
hey,
Teen Minus 2028. Where it's looking.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, what is that? What is the actual date? I forgot.
I think it's 2025.
It's
June
either
23.
June or November. I forget.
June 23rd, 2023.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I knew Andy would know.
Okay, cool.
I knew Andy would know.
Ragu knows.
Well, I think it's because Andy makes an appearance in the Flash movie.
Why would they want to use me?
Cause you're the. I don't know. Cause
Exactly. Wow.
I don't know.
Can't even. That just went out the window.
Wow.
When Chris said he is not returning after season 4, that's when the cast severed from Chris. That was so hard to watch when you saw all of their goodbyes on social media and it was just no pictures of Chris. Oh, he pissed off a lot of people. Did you peep that, Andy?
I'm not responding to anything about this.
He pissed off the entire cast.
I would say assumptions can be very dangerous sometimes.
But it's just like but I mean, then again, I get it because from what we were hearing, he was
hearing from who? Let me call you up for a second. Hearing from who?
People that were around the set that he was upset about Damon Gumpton's character being unceremoniously killed off randomly, and the fact that Damon Gumpton didn't know until he showed up to set, like, oh, you're not gonna come back. Like when he got the script, they're like, you're not gonna come back, and I knew he was pissed. He had to let the fans know. I remember the day he posted that tweet. I was leaving work and I seen that tweet. I'm like, whoa, is he gonna get, I'm thinking he's gonna get arrested or, just leave
Freeland.
Let's leave Freeland or something. Not get his chest and back blown out. Like,
and it was nasty. All I'm saying is that, until we hear from the actual actors themselves that are, for example, when it comes to Chris's, whole thing during season 4, people can, people who work on set, they can, they can say one thing, they can see one thing, but they're never in someone's head, So for all we know, maybe there were certain reasons why Chris was
He was
Feeling the
phoning
way
it in though.
I
You
wouldn't
can't,
say-
you can't deny that. He barely did any of his own fight stunts. You can't deny that,
I mean,
Andy.
a lot of actors who get older, they don't do their own stunts anymore. Like, you think Stephen Amell was
I
doing all of those his own stunts in those final seasons?
at
No.
least they didn't.
90% of it.
But do you know? Do you know about the creepy mask? Do you know why they did the creepy mask?
Which one of them?
Like the one that Crest wore. Why did they do that? Well, the one his stunt doubles wore. They were the only show that did that. Why?
To wear a mask?
His actual face as a mask.
Do
Sure.
you have a picture?
Let me see. You don't remember when Grant, when they were on set
Yeah.
filming for Crisis on Infinite Earths, and
Grant put it
Grant
on.
walked in with the Black Lightning mask, like actual face mold of Crest with the Black Lightning domino mask on it.
Oh my god, that was. I could not stop laughing when he just
Yeah,
came in.
that's what the stunt doubles wear. And if you look at it, if you pay attention to 99% of season 4, everything, even some walking scenes, were his stunt double in that mask.
Hold on,
Well-
I can send a video of it.
It was so creepy, but it's like you couldn't even do the standing scene. You're just talking to somebody. You're not even fighting.
He walked off set that day.
It was so, I'm like, oh, how this show has
I
fallen.
found the video. I'm just dude playing a dude. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that the stunt double wears that all the time. It creeped me out the first time because it's like, especially in the season 3 finale when they're fighting Gravedigger and they do the close-up shot when Gravedigger like punches Crest in the face. Then you just see the mask like. I'm like, you could have made it look regular. Triple X, I highly recommend watching it. All parts of season 4 are not bad, but I'd say keep watching it. Black Lightning was a show. It's a show that we needed. I was extremely excited for it when I first found out about it because, well, I like Black Lightning.
Well, so the reason why I stopped watching it, so like I said, because I've heard season 2 wasn't the best, but I was gonna start watching it again because I heard season 3 was a major improvement. But I used to be a person where I would only watch new shows over the summer because I would want to only stick to like the Flash and More Arrow at the time. When they were on, like I wouldn't want to watch any other shows because I used to only think about the Flash only because I was so obsessed with the show, and I still am. But so that's why I didn't start Black Lightning.
It's okay to be obsessed with it. It's okay to be obsessed. I don't
Oh yeah, I
blame you.
love the Flash. He was actually the superhero that got me into DC. I used to love Marvel way more, but now I like DC more. So.
Lance,
Huh?
comment.
Oh, I did click that, didn't I?
No. There's something else. Look on the comments down below.
He's on. I saw him saying some stuff on Twitter as well.
What am I looking at? Wait, let me-
You'll
I-
see it.
I don't see it.
I reported him on Twitter, but I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
Yeah, I don't.
He's the third 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That's
My regular computer is like not loading these comments, so wait. Let me see. Yeah,
I'm gonna try to reload it because the fourth comment up is Justin.
Yeah. Can moderators block?
Yeah, you can block users from the channel. You can time them out. You can delete the comment.
Can somebody block him? I was trying to be nice, but yeah. Can somebody?
I would if I could see the damn thing, and now it's hiding the chat, so I don't know.
I think the one that's already blocked him.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, because this is like
Oh,
the
that
third.
must be why you don't see it then, because I'm already blocked them. Okay.
Okay, because that's like the third week in a row, and yeah, it's getting exhausting. I tried to be nice. I like being a nice guy, but
Yeah, I know it was directed at me and only
yeah.
me.
Oh, I see it in the streamer chat, but I don't see it in the YouTube chat. Okay.
Justin, if that's how you feel, cool.
Never even
She,
put on the damn costume, but okay.
yeah.
I love she is super sweet. I interviewed her for Krypton, and she was always always very pleasant, and always like she was like very nerdy about like the DC stuff they were doing on Krypton. So but she sorry Justin, but she ain't Batwoman. She just Kate Kane. Not looking for Bruce Wayne. We will
Oh,
never
I
see
did
it.
like the her
Doesn't end
costume.
up being right back. Someone's
Did
at
you
my
see
door.
the broken bat signal on her
That was
costume?
that was so tacky. That was so lazy. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I was
Yeah,
like, that was a Red Death reference.
it seemed like
Technically,
yeah.
I would love
because it
this
was
if it is
broken.
a Kingdom Come show with the Brandon Superman. Like I think that would be neat. Kind of like what happened on Earth 96 after Crisis, and because also like Kingdom Come, like it is beyond my understanding how that has not been adapted yet as like a full story in live action. Like I mean, I know we had a little bit bits and glimpses in Crisis, but like I want to see like a 2 hour movie or hey a TV show, um, a TV show focusing on it. But hey, I'm just a reporter. I only write about these things.
Well, James Gunn bring back Brandon Routh Superman. If he wanted to, he could. He might not do the Keanu Reeves thing. It's been announced, but there hasn't been anything else going forward. He might not want to go that direction. The ball is in his court now. So
I've got an idea.
If
They
you say
should
a
do.
Klana movie, I will leave.
They should do a DC movie. It's in like a different Earth, right?
are you
We
eating chip?
all get casted as different characters. So I'd be the Flash because I'm Flash freak.
I'm the Flash podcast, so I call dibs.
And you missed some flash questions. So should you be semi flash freak?
You can be
I-
you can be Harrison Wells. I will
I
let you
saw
be
the DC TV show.
Lance, I don't know who Lance would be. Maybe he'd be his custom superhero. Andy will be Clark Kent from Smallville. Um, Three Dubs will be Lex Luthor from Smallville, and Darren will be Wally West.
Okay then.
All right. But Sonic, no, I don't think Lex Luthor will be the real leader of Intergang. We know who the. I mean, unlike the other seasons, they literally told us who the big bad is gonna be. They're just trying to come out of that mystery bait and switch thing.
Okay, I can give a little scoop about this. I can give a little scoop about this.
It is
So
Lex Luthor. It's
it's
Titus
not-
Welliver mixed
it's-
with John Cryer, like they're fused in the same body.
Yes, they
I
had
knew it.
they had lots of sex, and then they became one
Oh
person.
Jesus!
Um,
Oh, wow, spicy
No,
because Titus
so-
is old. Jesus.
So is John Cryer.
I will.
yeah, true.
Has everyone seen Titans, the first episode?
I've seen the
No,
first
but I don't
five,
care about
so-
spoilers. I really I don't.
Okay, so I did not like that they killed off Lex really fast.
They
already
couldn't.
heard
They
that
can't
spoiler
use
anyway.
him. They
I
can't.
was like,
Nobody
oh,
likes it.
You all didn't see what Greg said to me though. 'Cause I
I
asked him
will-
about the death. He said like, "Stay tuned."
I did laugh at the fact that I was like, they teased Superman, and I was like, no, he's not showing up.
So Lance, you want the scoop about who the real leader of Intergang is going to be?
Ooh.
I'll tell you. Okay, so it's not. So okay, so he's gonna come in and pose as Bruno Mannheim and so on. There's his backstory, whatever, and so on. But in episode 5, right before we go on a little hiatus for 2 weeks, he's gonna reveal that his name is actually Walter Hamada. You really think I was gonna drop school?
No, not me.
So, Andy, I don't know if you're allowed to say this, and don't worry if you aren't allowed to, because I don't want to get you in trouble, obviously. But how much, like, on the show do you usually know in advance? Like, do you know about the Titans season 4 part 2?
Yeah, I'm
All I will say is that I should know. I should not know the things that I do know.
Okay.
yeah, I'm an Arrowverse and Supergirl and all that shows, all DC shows. I'm a nut. I know them all by heart. So, and Smallville, boy, do I know that. I could ace
I
that
will,
with
I will,
my
I
eyes
will, I will,
closed.
I will, I will beat you on small trivia.
This is a good question.
I
Because
actually did pretty good on the Smallville trivia on Ben stream because Keto was nice and he only did up
you're
to
a clone
season
of
3.
shipper. Your opinion doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Well, because he only did it up to season 3 because he knew that as far as I saw. But I got the question where they said, what was the first thing Clark did his heat vision on purpose? And I got it right.
Yeah, I was actually surprised.
I wasn't the troll. What are you talking about?
Actually, well, yeah, the question was what he used it forcefully, but the when he first used it, it was actually by accident, and it
Hmm.
was heat vision. He saw a teacher and shot fire onto
Yeah.
Oh,
a
he saw
Congratulations.
more than just a
I was
teacher.
being PG. He saw some wet something dripping down.
Yeah, you sure did. Why is I'm not doing good at box office? Because people are racist. They don't want to see a Middle Eastern story. They're scared.
Eric, it's because we sent the troll to apartment 4. That's why.
But guys, we have a question up. I want to let Darren take this one. You know, guest and whatnot.
Oh, the one that's on the screen now. Um, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the time, maybe it's the promotion, maybe it's just a hero himself. I don't know. Like, do you guys think Black Adam is like the
We fixed
household
it.
name that they want him to be? Like, I think he could be, but I would be curious to see like in 10 years from now. Like, do you guys think Black Adam is going to be like this like Iron Man type character, this like household name that all the kids are like dressing up as?
If they develop him further, I mean, if they actually give him a chance, like, again, I don't know if I don't know if he has a comic book right now running or whatever. So I don't know what they're doing with him in comics. But like, I think that if they actually invested in him, like if he
He's in
appears,
the he's in the actually right now they're doing the whole he passed his powers on to this young black kid that's named White Adam.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was
wait, hold on. Let's go back. Wait, hold on. So he gave his powers to a black kid, and he's calling him White Adam.
Yep.
Okay.
Triple X just challenged me.
And Eric, yes, we had a troll. We blocked him because it was too much.
And I was the
Um,
target
No,
too.
like there's a
and
difference
he started
between
targeting people. So yeah.
there's a difference between like I don't consider what he did trolling. I consider trolling like jokes, but what he was doing was like bullying. So
Yeah.
what me and Paige do is trolling. That's different.
This is White Adam.
Oh, I didn't know there was a White Adam. Wow.
I did not know that.
Black Adam is a legit hero now after the whole Dark Knights. Well, the metal storyline that just went on. When the world was reforged yet again. Black Adam was a hero. He's a part of the Justice League. When they like this latest crisis event that they did, he was the last surviving member of the main Justice League. Like he survived, and then everybody else died, quote unquote. So I'm guessing I'm not caught up on it. I need to read it. I really want to read it, but he shared his powers with. He made his own Shazam. It's a like Shazamly. It's like the Shazamly. I don't think it's a full power transfer.
I'm so confused.
Yes, what you are looking at is real. Triple X, it is real. You can look him up. Let me see. His name is Malik White. God, that is
No,
the
Lance
blackest
made it up
name.
just now.
Let me see. He's a medical student. So he gets hurt in the field, he can save you.
Another white reference with
He's a
the-
descendant of Teth Adam.
I just wish they'd given a better name.
yeah.
Yeah. He's the prince of Kandok. He inherited the powers of Black Adam from him. He gained the power from the 6 Egyptian deities. Healing, stamina of Shu, sustenance, stuff like that. He's a 3rd-year medical student. He acts as a practicing doctor, even though Malik does dispute using the name White Adam.
Well, thank God he does.
I do remember seeing that he does hate that name. He said it's dumb.
Did you guys see the second episode of Titans 2?
Yes, we did.
Okay, you know the Raven when her hair turns white. I would like. I hope they go this way. It's her most powerful transformation.
Like Ultra
Where-
Instinct.
No, it's not Ultra Instinct, but her most powerful transformation is when she turns her hair white and she learns to control her powers to a different degree.
That's Ultra Instinct.
No, it's not Ultra Instinct. Because
Let
for
him
one, she's
finish.
still thinking. But I would like to see if that would be where the story is going, because that would be awesome, in my opinion, to have White Raven.
Ooh.
And that's a name in the comics.
I have another $2 super chat from Danny, asking when will Lance and Javisi get married. I'm already married, so it will never happen in reality. But
Maybe in a
In
different
your
time, different
dreams.
era.
I'm happily married, so I'm just a fan who wants to see great things. I'm just glad she's getting a fair shot as Batwoman. I know Andy had everything to do with that. I know that he controls Eric Wallace's mind. So
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, I just pretend to be his friend, and then I just brainwash him into giving me everything that I want in the Flash.
yep.
I don't watch Teen Titans Go. It's too childish for me.
You should watch Teen Titans Go to the movies though, because
I did
that
watch
was-
that. That's
that
the
was
only
the
one.
best Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go versus the regular Teen Titans.
I
Those are the
agree.
two projects from that. Like, I went to the theater to see Teen Titans Go to the movies. I'm not ashamed.
I will agree on that one. Teen Titans Go to the movies and Teen Titans crossover with the original 2003 versions were good movies.
Laura, I'm sorry. You've been asking me this for months. I'm sorry. I've been busy. I haven't even had time to post regular content. Like, I set aside time to do this. I set aside time. But what I will say is, for this month, I have my Thursdays back. I have another $2 Snapchat. I mean, $2 super chat from Danny asking for a thong song cover. That thong to thong thong thong. That's all you'll get. But I do have my Thursdays back for this
That's
month,
a try.
at least somewhat. So I promise I will start House of the Dragon, and I will post my thoughts in a video at the top. At the top of December, I'll just post all of my thoughts on what I think. Is that a fair trade, Laura? I'm gonna get it done, and I'm also gonna. Why do I always do that?
His brain turned off.
I need a better setup. But I will. I will. And I'm going. Guys, I'm going to get back to posting regular content. It's hard being a working musician and a father of 4 and trying to do YouTube content. I'm trying to make it balance. It's an interesting life I have.
Ooh.
But it's a lot. No twerking though. All
Unfortunately.
right, Laura. I promise, Laura. I got you. But in other news, guess who's going to San Diego Comic-Con?
Not me.
I know I am.
I might. So I used to actually live in California, so it would have been really easy for me to go. But I
Lucky
live in
people.
a different state now, so if I know I'm not busy during that time, I might go. But I'm not sure.
But San Diego doesn't like clown shippers, though.
True. That's
So
true.
too bad. So
I'm in a different
well, I'm also a
type of
Plex
state.
shipper. So
Triple X, maybe
or
ne-
Landy.
later on
Lance
down
Landy.
later on down the line that might happen, but I'm not planning on any more kids. Don't jinx me like that. 4 is 4 and a dog.
10 girls.
Yeah, but like I asked you, Lance, when are you planning on your 11th kid?
Never. I'm catching up. Robert Blake says I'm catching up on a few series and rewatching some others. Would you finish on Black Lightning or Batwoman?
Both.
I don't get it.
I think
Does anybody else
would
get
you
it?
recommend on
Would I
finishes?
recommend that he finishes?
Yeah.
Of course. Just when you get to Batwoman, don't watch like the after the credits. Just watch till the credits. Like just watch till the final title card, and then you'll be finished with Batwoman. Black Lightning, watch it. Watch the final season, but just be prepared to cringe really, really hard.
There's some good things in the final season.
It's not all bad.
We
but
get some
it's
Thunder
not-
Grace finally.
Yes, but it's
I
just
didn't-
not as good. I was so they made the new suit for Thunder just for her to wear for what 2 episodes, and didn't get it. We did. You know how we got the suit reveal? One of the actors had to post a picture online.
Yeah, I saw it right before the episode.
I'm like, come on, y'all can't even promote the new suit. But then again, we didn't get a real suit promotion for Cress's new suit in season 3.
Nope.
One
It
of
was
the
it was a terrible photo somebody posted online.
I'm gonna get an L for this, but
Like you've done
that
all
what
the
you're
full
hiding?
stream.
you know, Lance, how you said by this Monday I gotta finish Batwoman. So I'm not gonna say whether I did or not yet. However,
My
I did
hand
watch
is
up
on
the
the
season.
remove button.
I did see up the episode, season 3 of Stargirl. I mean, that's Smallville as a substitute. So
Hit remove.
that being said, I have not seen past episode 6 of season 2 of Batwoman.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll allow it.
Ooh,
This time.
Does everybody is everybody in agreement? We'll allow it.
I would like to point out he hasn't seen the entire MCU.
no, that's not true.
I said entire, meaning every single episode.
The
every
only
single
movies I haven't seen are the Winter Soldier, all the Thor movies,
What?
and Black Panther, and Doctor Strange, Moon
I'm
Knight.
leaving.
I haven't seen all of Miss Marvel. I haven't seen all of She-Hulk, and I think that's all.
You named like half of the MCU.
Did he just leave?
I think so.
Where'd he go?
What'd you do? What, did you actually kick him?
No, I didn't. Did he? Oh, there he goes. Yeah, you actually.
You took it an extra mile, dude.
I realized I messed up once I did.
Like, we just
Stop
turned off our
camera. You already stopped
I was
it.
like, well, everyone else did it. I guess I should too.
But Joe, like the biggest MCU movie is coming out this Thursday.
I'm so excited.
Well, I
Like-
actually got tickets. I got tickets for Wakanda Forever, but I haven't seen Black Panther yet, so I should probably watch that.
It only takes 2 days to watch the entire MCU.
I'm addicted to Smallville.
I am sorry.
You can get off of this stream and just go watch Black Panther right now. God, have you seen Infinity War and Endgame?
Oh yeah.
And you haven't seen? Have you seen Civil War?
He's looking at spoilers here because he's watching them out of order.
I have a headache.
Yeah.
I like freaked out when I was on his midweek freak when I found out. It was like a whole mess of things he hasn't seen. I'm like, holy crap.
Well, we got a few more minutes. Let me jump through some more of these comments, and then we'll talk about Wakanda Forever for a couple minutes. Yes, I'm excited about Comic-Con Triple X. You want to know why? Because back in 2019, me and my wife got passes. At the time, it was only 3 kids. Okay, so we got passes. You know what happened? COVID happened. So we pushed our tickets to the following year, right? I think that's the year that Comic-Con was like in November during
Comic-Con special.
Yeah. So I said, okay, skip it. Push them again, right? Before we pushed them, our bank account got hacked. We needed to get a new card. Come to find out, Comic-Con would not let us, they gave us the runaround trying to get our money back because we had to switch the card. So we lost that money. We were only going to 1 day, mind you. So we lost about $160. I called it a loss. So this year, I got up at 8 in the morning. I was sitting there waiting. I was happy. I was really happy when I got in. So yes, I'm excited. I just want to granted, it's only going to be like MCU stuff, maybe get some DCEU stuff. But I'm just happy I get to experience it. It's something I've always wanted to do, but was always,
Yeah, no,
I will make a
I'm like,
promise.
what the heck? He got spoiled.
This promise only takes effect if I'm able to go to Comic-Con next year.
Yeah. Sorry.
If I'm able to go to Comic-Con next year, me and Lance will do a vlog or a video
Yep.
together in person.
Yep.
I really wanted to go when the Flash was airing because I really wanted to see a Flash panel, but
I will do Laura, definitely. Because she's watched all of the original Game of Thrones. I'm not gonna lie. I fell off of Game of Thrones. I'll take that L. Not as bad as Flash Freaks.
I'm still going through season 1.
Well, I have a personal reason why I don't watch it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly, Robert. Exactly.
Hercules reference?
Will we ever get a proper Arrowverse or DCEU Justice League team? No. You have a active imagination. I respect it. Yeah, he does. Winter Soldier is literally the best MCU film.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the best, and I will stand on that.
And you need to watch Thor 2 because also that even though it's a badish movie, it's still good. I'm quoting DJ Eric here. You can like bad movies.
Uh-oh, I'm done with Flash Freak. Take him off the screen. Unsubscribe. I'm waiting for Andy to get back, but Wakanda Forever is finally here. We are at the week that the movie of the year is dropping. Um, he was never in the film. Sonic. He was never in the film. Like
Wow.
Ryan Coogler even said his original vision for the film, which sadly enough, uh, the first draft of the film was done weeks before Chadwick tragically passed. He was on his deathbed as Ryan Coogler talked to him. Um, from interviews, Ryan Coogler said that he could tell something was off, but his wife did confirm that he never actually read the scripts because he knew he wasn't gonna be there to make the film. Sad to
That's
hear, but
sad.
yeah, it's very sad. But he was still like, he would tell, Ryan Coogler said he would be on the phone with him and he'd be like talking about, he'd tell his wife to get out because he can't be, she can't hear none of this top secret Marvel stuff. He tried to he tried to put up that front like everything was cool. You couldn't see, like, because nobody could see anything, so he got to go through this private intimate moment with his wife, of the whole transition
Ooh.
thing. So no, not like that. His whole transition, they said it was beautiful. They did a whole Wakanda Forever special. It was really touching. I'm not gonna lie, I cried watching that. But it just brought back the feels because it's like we've been away from Wakanda for forever. Yes, we had a little taste with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, with seeing the Dora Milaje show up, but we're going back, and them doing a Good Morning America special, saying what this whole thing means to fans around the world. Like, I'm hype. Like, I'm extremely hype. I was never. I'm. If they are gonna do a Black Panther 3. It's not going to be T'Challa. It's going to be Shuri, who, I mean, if you can't tell by now, like, they've done body shots of her, mask shots. Lupita Nyong'o and Denai Guerrera are taller than the silhouette that we see in the Black Panther suit. It's
She
Shuri.
does the sonic boom, and I would like to point out it's
Yeah.
actually Lance.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Lance is the new Black Panther.
I thought I was flat. All right, but
There's still
maybe
people. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
maybe we'll see. Like, I was never against recasting. It didn't really bother me either way. I just wanted the story to progress. I understand why they didn't. They were put in an impossible situation, trying to film this film, plus bringing in the new cast members of the people of Talakan. Bringing the whole new heritage. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. And just trying to go through this movie day by day, knowing that their leader wouldn't be there. I get why they didn't. So
Yes,
I'm just
Wakanda Forever is definitely going to blip out Black Adam.
it already. I mean, Black Adam chose a horrible time to release. In my
Mhm.
opinion, I've been
That-
saying that.
That movie's gonna be a flop in the box office.
What, Black Adam?
Yeah,
I thought you was about to say Black Panther. I was about to tell Andy to send his MCU snipers after you for blaspheming it.
because like they almost broke even.
Almost.
They did reach their first.
Oh, he's
goal,
sounding like
which was-
Canada graphs over there.
They said that they expected to be like 130 million, so they broke that record. So I don't know if it's good enough for a sequel, but
We shall see.
also there need to be some brains in the DCU so that the people release movies where they're not attached, they're not competing with another that's popular.
Will Andy be in Black Panther too?
Yes.
Which character will you be playing? Can you confirm?
The Clona Slayer.
Wait, who was the
Ooh.
keyboard?
Panagraphs.
Canada
No, I
graph.
mean like who was typing?
I was typing. It was work related.
Ooh,
It was.
he's probably sending. He's probably sending his MCU snipers after me. Like,
Yeah. Because I make that much money that I could actually hire my own goons.
And yes, we are in the multiverse. I honestly, there can be a T'Challa coming from another universe. I think it would be cool if it was a older version of T'Challa, because in the multiverse, you're never the same age. It could be an older version. It could be a younger version of T'Challa.
It could be the first T'Challa, or well, yeah, with the first Black Panther,
Oh, you mean his dad?
his original dad, young version dad from a
Yeah.
different universe.
T'Chaka, yeah. Robert, you do know that Kang's face isn't actually blue, right? You know, it's a visor.
Color correction.
Like, it's been a visor like the entire time. Like, it was a visor in the comics. His face was never actually blue.
Yeah, it's like an Iron Man mask.
yeah.
Oh,
Paige, stop.
oh.
Oh.
Well, like Stephen Mel says, I'll say again, Paige's always wrong.
Hey,
That was-
Omega, what falls here? Omega.
Omega as T'Challa. Does anybody
Ooh,
else say
Omega.
I?
I.
I'm down.
Don't even know who this is.
You don't know
No.
who Omega is? That's an
Have you ever watched DJ Eric's wiki thingy?
Weekly Geekly?
Weekly,
Yeah,
Geekly?
that tongue twister.
Probably not. I mean, I think I watch some of his other videos and I watch After Party.
You take it. You get it now.
Says the clone, the shipper.
Yeah.
Klana is the best. Fine, I will accept Klana is second under Klex. How about that?
Huh? Did you just say Klex?
Yeah,
Yep.
Clark and Lex.
Let's answer this. So we're gonna go till about
2 hours.
no, I have to eat dinner.
Yeah, I gotta leave
Just
one too.
podcast 2 hours.
We're gonna just go for probably another 5-10 minutes. Just gonna answer some more of these questions. But this one, do you think Kang will be in Wakanda forever because it's the final movie of Phase 4? No. I mean, he might see him in a post credit, but I expect the post credit scene to be something completely different. Something surrounding Namor.
Did they
and
change
before-
Ant-Man and the Wasp? I thought that was the final movie.
Nope.
No, that's the first.
Phase 4. Technically, Black Panther isn't even the final thing in Phase 4. It is now the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Didn't they say that was like, I don't really understand it, but didn't they say that was kind of like in between 4 and 5?
Yeah, it's like the bookend.
Yeah.
Omega. Oh, neither do I, but I mean, hey, I'd take the job. I think I have. Let me see if I can practice. If I practice my accent, is that racist?
No.
Could be.
Oh, okay. Do we think that Black Panther 2 will get banned in China? I don't think anybody on the set has said anything dumb or anti-Semitic or whatever, or anything about the Dalai Lama like Pierce Brosnan said. So no, I honestly think it's going to blow Black Adam out the water. Sad to say, because I mean, I enjoyed Black Adam.
I did too.
I will always be a Clark and Lana shipper, says Robert Blake. I mean, Lois is great and all, but I mean, Kristen Crook, come on.
But Eric
That
Durant,
gets you a
come on.
W, Robert. That gets you
Oh
a
my
W.
gosh. Have you seen all 10 seasons, Robert?
Clearly not. Probably one of those people who's like, I think Chloe's a real Lois.
I haven't got to those
I'm kidding,
yet,
I'm
but
kidding.
I
Did
love
you know this comparison, by the way? Lana Lang, double L's. Lois Lane, double L's.
Mm-hmm. Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, double L's. Lionel Luthor, double L's.
Flash Freak, double L's. All right.
That would be double F.
Any thoughts on this? I mean, I don't know. It could be something not DC related at all. Like he could actually be excited that he's playing Frosty the Snowman. I have no
I
clue.
mean, that fake product that they announced that it wasn't even true.
No, they literally made that up after some controversy. Like he came out and says, "I don't even know what that is."
I'm not even involved. I don't even go here.
Oh, I will say something though. Lance,
Huh?
are you still down to be a special appearance on the Midweek Freak?
I might be able to. It just depends on how long this dude
Yeah,
takes
we
with my van.
have something for you. That's
Ooh.
why we want you
I'm
there.
getting I gotta get this car taken care of, for my wife is still giving us issues, and Wednesday is literally my only off day. So uh
Are you a soccer mom driving a van?
I
He's a
have
soccer dad.
four kids. We needed a van.
Ooh.
It was never confirmed to actually be happening. It was confirmed to be in talks, and they haven't said anything else since then.
They said
Uh,
I did watch a few of the streams where he's talking to Michael Rosenbaum, and they still haven't said it's canceled. So
with the way Zaslav is going, I wouldn't trust anything animated wise.
Mm-mm.
Lance, you could just pay for it to be in production.
Mm. You want to read? So you want to see some animation? Go pick up the comics like I did on Kindle. Best decision I ever made. But guys, that seems to be. Does anybody have any last minute questions? I will be. When are you all seeing Black Panther? Three Dubs. When are
I'm
you
seeing
seeing?
it the night of release,
uh,
Thursday or Friday?
whenever it releases.
Thursday.
see Black Panther before then.
Wednesday.
I'm seeing it Friday because that's the day I could get a babysitter for. I'm seeing it Friday. Um. Oh, Flex.
Rich guy.
Flash.
Iron Claw. Yeah, it's about a true story, a true tragic story. He's playing the only surviving brother from a family of wrestlers that was plagued with they all committed suicide.
So
Suicide
Rogue
or
One.
yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's a true story. He did get ripped for the role. He also has the Lord Farquaad haircut. Um, kind of like Andy used to have,
Hey, hey Lance,
like Dora the Explorer.
have you seen
Oh,
Deepwater Horizon?
No, I have not.
You should. It's a
Oh,
what's
that's a
his
good
name?
movie.
The guy who plays I'm drawing a blank on his name. He was Styles on Teen Wolf.
Oh, okay, Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah, it's a Dylan O'Brien movie,
Oh, cool.
and also Transformers. Mark Wahlberg too.
Also, Andy, are you doing any special interviews for Wakanda Forever?
good lord, I'm not that important. Oh, they're done. They've done a lot of press now. So this week, they're just gonna focus on getting the movie out. I'm sure they have like some webs that are probably having interviews where like, they will talk about post stuff after the film, like spoiler stuff. Uh, but yeah, no, I'm seeing it Wednesday, and then we will talk about Endless Multiverse on Friday.
Cool. Um,
I'm seriously thinking about challenging Chainsaw to Smallville.
That's not even fair. He hasn't even seen Small, I think.
oh,
He's gonna lose then.
Ben also hasn't seen Smallville.
He's definitely gonna lose.
no, Jesse Eisenberg. I don't even think that man can grow facial hair. I've never seen him with facial hair.
Oh no, how horrible!
I mean, it Lex with a beard. It works for some people. It won't work for others. John Cryers. It made sense for him to keep it because he was in prison. Um, Titus Welliver, it worked for that iteration of the comic book. I understand they let him keep it. Why would he just shave it for one episode? And it worked. And just so you all know, keep an open mind because if you haven't seen the trailer, Um, we will be getting a. If you keep watching Smallville, we will be getting a reverse type story on the like Superboy's like exploring his identities of like the two people he's made from. And let me see if I can find a picture. Before we go, my good friend Ragu, he brought this up to me, and when I did see the photo, I freaked out. Um, but it works. Let me see. Let me see. Where's the picture? Where's the picture?
Yes, Triple X. That is a hot take.
It's mind you, it's a take on the story, but he is seen in the trailer. It's quick. He's using the mirror and his heat vision to shave his head. I I think Superboy's having a little identity crisis this year, and I'm just glad he's getting a story.
Yeah.
Yes, Robert Blake. Superboy in Smallville.
Yeah,
It,
I would like to point out this one because I'm a fan of Smallville.
Oh,
So the Superboy in Smallville was kind of awesome because his Lexness came out when he was in touch with Red K, which I kind of loved the idea of how he just went like 180 on his whole character. Uh, Lucas Graybill played a really good Superboy, in my opinion, on Smallville. You could actually tell he looked a lot like Lex because he played like three different characters. He played Superboy, he played not Superboy, he played Connor Kent. Uh, he also played Lex Luthor in his high school years, and then he played um, Lex Connor. It's not. It's
it
different.
he started off as Alexander,
Yeah.
and he gradually grew into his the Clark Kent side of him started to take over.
Yes. And his Clark Kent side won because his Lex side did was only activated with Red K, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, and as like in the comics or whatever, he did join the Teen Titans. Um, his that storyline was cool. And I think we're seeing a different type of take on that because not having and this is the way I'm thinking of it. Andy could tell me if I'm wrong if he's heard something. Not having Superman be present in his life and literally losing the other father right in front of him is causing a identity crisis.
The only father he actually seen in person.
Literally died
Yeah.
right in front of him. It was an identity crisis, and I think he's suffering from that. And I can't wait to see their reaction when they when he shaves his head. I can't wait to see Dick's reaction because he's gonna be like, "Whoa!" And before we go, because we're about to hop off. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Um, does Lex Luthor know who everybody is?
That's train.
Yeah, I think so.
Hogwarts, like it. He knows. He
Maybe
knows.
bend on it.
He knows Superman's identity. He knows he called Dick by his government name. This is crazy. Like this man knows everything. I love this iteration. This man knows everything. Um, Court of Owls. I think you asked this question on DJ Eric's stream. I could be wrong. Um, if you don't read comics, just say that. That's all I'll
Why
say.
do you?
Yeah.
Why do you?
Also, he's
don't-
care?
bisexual. He's bisexual,
Yeah.
not gay. Let's not mislabel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you don't read comics, just say that. They're not making him anything. It was never established in the first
Also,
place.
let me add this. Let me add this because people need to educate themselves. Let's not make heterosexuality the default because this is exactly why we have this problem where people are like,
Yeah.
why are you turning him this or that and so on. It's like Y'all, we've been out here since the dawn of age. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't just like we're just inventing. Like, do we look like the Powerpuff Girls where they just threw like a couple of chemicals together and poof, here we came out?
I mean, I did think you were
Yeah.
Blossom.
Yeah.
For Triple X, when he said something about Doomsday being the worst character, I would say he's better than Batman v Superman. So there's that, and also Darkseid was less formidable than Doomsday is on Smallville.
But yes, Tim Drake is a bisexual character. They have not. We're led to believe this version of Tim Drake is just a gender bent. I mean, not gender bent. Race bent version of the Tim Drake that we see in the comics.
Is it about time the light goes off again? Just kidding.
Yeah, dude, you really need to pick up some comics.
Oh yeah,
from,
because people in the like
2020.
don't discover their sexuality. They always know exactly what their sexuality. It's not like they couldn't discover something else about them as they grow older.
Yeah, you need to pick up a book, dog. Like your name is the Court of Owls. That hasn't been a storyline since before I got married. Pick up some new comics. That's all I'd say. That's
When
all I'd
did
say
you-
about that.
When did you get married, Lance?
2016
Ooh, what month in 2016?
January.
Oh,
Into-
so are we gonna have an anniversary party for you in January?
I'm gonna let actually during that time I'm going to do what Chainsaw did with Andy, and when Andy ran the stream. Gonna let you guys handle my stream that week because I'm going to be out celebrating.
Ooh,
So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys handle the stream.
are we gonna get some drunk Lance pictures?
I doubt that. But when that time comes, chat, I'll let everybody know. I still want everybody to come in and jump in the chat and enjoy, talk about some good stuff. Yeah, but they'll be handling the stream. That's like 2 months away, towards the end of that month. So yeah, but
What type of music can we play?
none whatsoever. But guys, I am going to jump off of here. It's time for me to go eat some din din. But I would like to thank 3Dubs as always, Flash Freak, Andy, and our special guest Darren.
Thanks for having me.
Been trying to get him on here.
And
Thanks to
if
me.
you- and if you guys want me to be a recurring guest, all you have to do is you let
wearing
Lance
lucky hat.
know.
You've I mean, I don't know if they will. You still haven't watched Smallville.
You're standing the wrong ship, so
Yeah, you keep, Omega, we got to try to get you on here too, buddy.
Maybe I'll become a Chloe shipper.
You should, because that's
Yeah,
the
you should.
If you'd like to be on the right side of history, you would.
Into a reply to Triple X. I like Darkseid as the first. I don't like Lionel Darkseid. I like Darkseid the first before he turns to Lionel, before he possesses him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still weird, but anytime after 7:30s. Okay, cool. We can work something out around that. Trust me, we can work something out. But guys, we're gonna get out of here. We will be back Monday. Monday will be a shorter stream because we will be yep, I muted his mic. We will be back Monday. Oh dang it, he can unmute it. We'll be back Monday. It'll be a shorter stream because I'm going to hop over on Eric's stream and we're going to talk Black Panther Wakanda Forever spoilers. So be on the lookout for that. But if you all are going to see the movie this weekend, enjoy. I know I will. We can jump on Twitter and talk about it. You can hit me up. I'll make a community tab thing. We can talk about it there as well. But you all have let me. So
and make sure to subscribe to Darren, Andy, 3Dubs, and Lance.
Yeah, I was gonna get there, but this comment Just because it's new, that means it's good. They killed Justice League Dark in Dark Crisis, so that excuses them to do that in live action. Um, if you're going, see, my channel isn't somewhere to come and hate on stuff. If you want to hate on something, you can do that elsewhere. It's not affecting you. You don't have to watch the show. They're not begging for your views, dog. Like, seriously,
Tell
not
me
that
you're
big a deal.
homophobic without telling me you're homophobic.
Exactly. Like, it's not that big a deal. Didn't even like. Come on, man. Who cares?
I wonder if the Court of Owls is you know who. Was it?
You know, I was thinking so because actually no, I don't. That was Sonic. But yeah. But
Everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Lance's channel, and we will see you next
He
Monday.
needs 1,000.
like
And don't forget to
subscribe.
like and subscribe to me, Andy, Dare, and Three Dubs as well.
Like
I
and
know he
subscribe
just said
to
that.
everything. Like and subscribe to everybody. 3Dubs has a lot of subscribers already. You can skip him. Andy has a lot of subscribers already.
I'm
You can
trying to get to
Where?
10,000 here.
Where do I have a lot of subscribers? What are you talking about?
But no, like and subscribe to all of these guys. I will be tagging them in the description box down below, so you can go and find them there easier. Yes, it's a shorter stream because I'm hopping over to talk Black Panther spoilers on Eric's channel. That's the reason. Just like last week, it was a shorter stream. It's not gonna be all the time, but yeah. I tried to start a Discord, but
Well, I've started one, so Triple X, if you want to, you can join mine.
I
It's in
tried
the
to start a
description to my
Discord, but I can't.
videos.
Say it again. And yes, Chainsaw, I guess 2 + 2 = 5. I don't know what these people are on, but hey, has nothing to do with me. But guys, have a good night. Let's hope we don't get any more bad news this week. And let's enjoy Black Panther Wakanda Forever this weekend. This is a weekend for celebration. All right. Let's go enjoy this film and have a lot of fun watching
And cry while you're watching it.
I advise you bring your own box of tissue. Like this moment is what Spider-Man No Way Home was last December. So the last big hurrah for the MCU of the year. So let's go and enjoy it. I don't know which stream is gonna be on. He's gonna let me know, and I will definitely let you guys know. But I will check everybody later.
Or is this a stream right after this one?
No, next Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least that's the plan. It might change depending on what he has to do. But as of right now, that's the plan that we talked about. Just wanted to keep you guys abreast of the situation. It may change as things do, but we'll keep you all posted.
Also,
I mean, Court of Owls.
I might go live on Twitch right after the stream, so stay tuned for that.
Okay, and Court of Owls. That's cool if
good
that's an
observation.
if it's an observation. It didn't come off that way. I mean, that's just us seeing it. I mean, the whole chat sees it that way as well. Like, we're not all crazy. I know what an observation is. That's not an observation.
Mm-hmm.
That came off as like straight up bigotry. And like I said, this isn't the stream for that.
If you want to do that, you can join Nerd Rock's stream.
Yeah, like
or Geeks and Gamers.
any other place than that. No Mayada, we're gonna save Black Panther Wakanda Forever for a separate stream because that will literally be the day after it comes out. And
Well, the movie hasn't even came out yet, so how are we supposed to talk about it?
No, she's talking about on the after party Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But guys, thanks again for joining. Remember to subscribe to these guys. I'm gonna tag them down below. And I will catch you guys later. Let's see how long this thing takes to end. All right.
3, 2,